Hello and welcome to another Snacks All Day production. I am your culinary technician, Shantae. Today we are doing creme brulee, but I want to shout out my nephew for creating this opening for me here. Thank you, sir. Creme brulee. For this recipe, you only need one vanilla bean, but for this I did two because I have realized I should be recording this so I can show you all. And so I am showing you how to get that actual bean out of the vanilla. So that's what I'm doing there. I had already had it going, my heavy cream. I also had a helper with me separating the egg yolks from the whites. So make sure you do that. This recipe calls for 6. We only had about 7 eggs left over. But yes. So now you want to add about your half a cup of sugar to your egg yolks. You're going to see that they starting to thicken up ever so slightly. So as you can see, I'm whisking here. My arm gets tired. I haven't whisked this aggressively in such a while, but here we are. As you can see, they kind of thickened up there, and I'm showing you the thickness there. Yes. This project was slightly hard when you have a helper that wants to whisk as well. So that's why you see some of my breaks happening in here, because I had to let my helper come in and help me with this. And then, yes, so as you can see, they are thickened up. Similar to a hollandaise, so that's what you want to go for. And then while I was doing that, my cream come up to a slight boil. You don't want it to boil over, so keep an eye on that as you're whisking. Let it sit for a few minutes before removing your vanilla beans. In this case, I had 2, so I had to remove both of those with my tweezers there. So the objective of this task that we are about to do now is not to let your hot cream scramble your yolks. So you want to pour this in slowly as possible, keeping it from scrambling. So you only want to do a little bit at a time. So as you can see, I am adding a little bit of the cream to my egg and sugar mixture there. And then as you can see, I touched the side there to see the temperature change there, because eventually you're going to be able to add all of this mixture into your bowl, into your pan, shall I say. As you can see, I'm doing there, adding the rest of it there so that my eggs aren't scrambled. I brought them up to temperature with the cream. And so now I am going to pour this back into my measuring cup that I have there, so I can pour them into my my little ramekins. Shout out to Tyreek, all caps, on this new beat that I got that you hear in the background. Shout out to my boy E-Dub for the logo that you see as well. I'm pouring my mixture into my little ramekin cups that I had set up. Of course, I had to take a little break because my helper had to help me put all of those in there. I actually had 2 helpers with this week. One helper decided she wanted to come in and help as well. Again, shout out to Tyreek, all caps, on this beat. If you want a beat, I'll put his information down at the bottom. As you can see, we had put too many of those cups in there. So now I'm going to pour a little bit of water in there because you know, that's how you cook creme brulee. You have to submerge them in a water bath. I'm going to move them in the oven, where I added some more water about halfway up in the oven at 325 for about an hour. And this is what you have afterwards. The middles are still kind of loose. When you shake it, they jiggle. And then you want to move them to another pan so that you can refrigerate them overnight. And this is it right here, ready to go into the refrigerator. Boom. And then 24 hours later, we are ready to torch. I had to buy a new torch. As you can see, my helper is there next day. But yes. So you want to do a little bit of sugar on top there. You start off with 3 or 4 and then move it around, and then you can transfer the sugar to each one so that you're not wasting as much sugar. So that's where we're going here. Boom, boom, boom. Shout out to Tyreek, all caps, and E-Dub for the things that you see in here. So now I am torching just a little. You can go as dark as you want. You don't want them to go black. You want them to be like a caramel color on top there when you are torching. Boom, boom, boom. And then I go back to fix the first 2 because I felt like it needed a little bit more color. So here we are, our finished creme brulees. Yes. Love me a good creme brulee. Make sure you like and subscribe. I should be doing more videos here shortly. But yeah, this was a good creme brulee.
Snacks all day.